shifted to our sideline, shifted to our fans, all the way around. And you can see, when I say the momentum shift, that was a big play for us.
So it's kind of funny talking to some people last week about the East Beckley rivalry, and I said there are times in this series when players make plays in a Beckley game that's a win, and they become legends. I mean, you can look back, and I can name, without going through the list because I don't want to slight anyone, but there are several names, and I'll throw in Seneca Wilmer as one of them, on a couple of times in 94, 96 back there at Beckley, where Jalen Battle back in 16. Right. There are guys who make plays in a Beckley game that will always be remembered.
Yep, and that's one that'll definitely go down in history, because you got to think his name is going to go in the history book.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's a school record.
It is a school record.
Yeah, to have an interception return, for 101 yards. And when I say it, having the right call and having people in the right place, it wasn't none of this, chasing your receiver. Everybody just stayed where they were supposed to be, passed people off, and the guy, I guess he didn't see Nate standing there and thought he had a wide open guy, and there's Nate right there waiting on the football, and ended up taking it, all the way to the house. So that was a great play by him.
So the Spartans then take a 21-14 lead over the Beckley Flying Eagles, and then the Spartans get the ball back at the 9:50 mark of the fourth quarter and cap it off a nice, impressive 11-play, 73-yard drive as A.J. Godfrey scores the touchdown, and he had earlier scored on a 2-point conversion run, finished up the game with 101 yards rushing on 25 carries, had a touchdown. What else can you say about the job that Godfrey has done for us?
Right. And when you have someone like that in your backfield, to me, that's the identity that you want to have as an offensive team. You got a big running back, and, and I'll just throw some names out there. Jerome Bettis, playing for the Steelers. You got someone like that in your backfield, and we're going to get 4 yards, we're going to get 5 yards, and the clock is running, especially when you got the lead. Now you have a chance to just grind the ball, and I'll just say, and just wear the defense down to the point to where now you got not only the chains working in your favor, but you got the clock working in your favor also. And when you got someone like him that you can put the ball in his hand, and he's going to make those kinds of runs, yards after contact, get that extra yard that's going to give you that 4-yard carry. And simple math, 3 times 4 is 12. That's a first down every single time. So, it's always good to have someone like that in your backfield.
So, got to talk about the offensive line. In the first half, your team had 14 rushing yards. They finished up with 115 in the second half. What else can you say about the line? Also, the fact your defense, again, 4 takeaways. They had 5 in the first game at Riverside. They had 4 last Friday in the win against Beckley.
I think it turns into just that, Jeff. It's a total team effort. When those guys, make plays like that, they start feeding off one another. And I'll just say the defense, will say to our offensive guys, hey, we got your back. We're going to make sure you get the ball back. Now, when they get the ball back, now it's their turn, to make that performance, to show that that's a great team effort there.
And throw in special teams with Brody Hamrick's school record 69-yard punt.
That's always good, too. When you talk about it again, that was a great way to get that field flipped like that, because we were kind of pent back in our territory. And then for him to come up with a punt like that, nice punt, nice roll, and to put them deep down in their territory. And that gave our defense a chance there to show, hey, it's time for us to get the ball back. And I can't say enough about what's happening on defense. Those guys are being real aggressive now, being ball hogs, and that's what you want. That's another identity that we're trying to establish with our football team right there.
Okay, we'll take a break, come back, talk about tonight's game with Alleghany. You're listening to the Stevens Automotive of Lewisburg Spartan Countdown on the Bear 103.
See us today at Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton. We've got red hot deals like our last remaining 2024 Mitsubishi Mirages starting at under $300 a month. All of our new 2025 Outlanders are on sale too, and we've got them arriving daily like this all-new Trail Edition in the Moonstone Gray. Buy it for $51.24 below MSRP. And don't forget, Mitsubishis are backed by the best warranty in the business, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty and 2 years of free maintenance. So come see us at Stevens Mitsubishi, Oakville Road in Princeton.
For 50 years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families, friends, and communities across the Mountain State. To celebrate our golden anniversary, we're giving away $50,000 to thank you, our loyal customers. Little General Stores, 50 years strong and just getting started.
Access Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
That was a great way to get that field flipped like that, because we were kind of pent back in our territory. And then for him to come up with a punt like that, nice punt, nice roll, and to put them deep down in their territory. And that gave our defense a chance there to show, hey, it's time for us to get the ball back. And I can't say enough about what's happening on defense. Those guys are being real aggressive now, being ball hogs, and that's what you want. That's another identity that we're trying to establish with our football team right there.
Okay, we'll take a break, come back, talk about tonight's game with Alleghany. You're listening to the Stevens Automotive of Lewisburg Spartan Countdown on the Bear 103.
Southern West Virginia's largest auto dealer just got bigger. Stevens Automotive has Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, Mitsubishi, and is now proud to open its 10th statewide location with their pre-owned outlet in Lewisburg. Stevens Automotive of Lewisburg is ready to serve you at 8762 Seneca Trail South in Fairleigh, across from McDonald's. Stop in Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 8:30 to 5, or visit StevensAuto.com. Stevens Automotive of Lewisburg.
Hometown proud. That's not a clever marketing gimmick. They mean it at Cornerstone IGA. Cornerstone IGA is your hometown supporter of Spartan sports and a friendly neighbor in our community. Check out their deli with fresh and hot daily specials, their fresh meat and produce departments, and their weekly specials. It's not just their way of doing business, it's their way of doing life. Hometown proud every day at Cornerstone IGA in Fairleigh.
Fall in the Greenbrier Valley means it's time for the Friday night lights of football. Time to enjoy our great outdoors and time to take advantage of great deals at Greenbrier Motor Company. With over 75 years of experience, Greenbrier Motors is where friends send friends. Check out their huge selection of Jeep Wranglers, Jeep Gladiators, Dodge Durangos, Ram trucks and vans priced to sell now. No hassle deals and the service beyond the sale you've come to trust. Greenbrier Motors open Monday through Friday 8 to 6 and Saturdays 8 to 5. Greenbrier Motors, where friends send friends.
Hi, this is Jenny Tuckwiller, team agent with Grist Real Estate Associates. And I just wanted to remind you that whether you are looking to buy or sell a home, a commercial property, or even 1,000 acres of fantastic countryside, the team at Grist Real Estate Associates wants to go to work for you. Call today to speak to one of our agents, 304-645-5000. EAST, all the way east.
The loss of a loved one can bring about more than grief. It can bring extra stress to the survivors. Let Morgan Funeral Home in Lewisburg help you with your at-need or pre-need arrangements, and they feature the services you expect and more. With chapel seating for up to 400, large parking area, wheelchair accessibility, on-site catered meals, and more, Morgan Funeral Home is ready and able to help. Call 304-645-1851. Find them on Facebook and at morganfh.net. James Ritchie Holiday, owner and licensee in charge.
Your child deserves the best education available. At Greenbrier County Schools, we don't just teach, we inspire. With a tuition-free, comprehensive curriculum, certified teachers, and a commitment to student success, Greenbrier County Schools is the choice for pre-K through 12th grade learners. We're preparing students for life beyond the classroom with the tools, support, and opportunities they need to thrive. Greenbrier County Schools, where inspired learning happens every day. Enroll today or learn more about Greenbrier County Schools at greenbriercountyschools.org or call us at 304-647-6470.
And we're back on the Stevens Automotive of Lewisburg Spartan Countdown. Jeff Campbell here with East Head football coach Ray Lee. Coach, Spartans at 2-0 come home for the first time tonight, and the Alleghany Cougars are the opponent on the other side, and they had a nice win, 27-26 last week over Brookfield.
Yep, that was their first game of the season. They were open last week, and I'm pretty sure they probably was at our Woodrow game. Doing some scouting. Good football team, watching them on video against Brookville. Was down going into the fourth quarter and ended up making a pretty good comeback to win the football game. Got a good quarterback. I'll just say that. That's their go-to guy. Real athletic. He can actually play, can run the ball, can throw it. Real elusive. So we got to make sure that we, contain him. And if we're able to do things like that, play like we played the past two games, I think we got a pretty good chance.
Mm-hmm. Are they the same kind of team that they've had the last 2 years from a schematic standpoint?
Yes. Same, play action, counter type team, big up front, good on the outside, got good athletes on the outside, big down in the trenches, good on defense too. Got some real active people on defense. They run this 3-3-5 type defense, sending people, from everywhere. So we just have to make sure, we're able to combat that. We had a real good week of practice. And when I say a good week of practice, our guys are, spirits are up, and, and hopefully we can keep things going in that manner.
Good rivalry, too. I mean, two schools, you're right on the border with each other. A lot of kids know each other in both communities and things like that. Great game for the fans for travel, too.
Oh, yeah. Being close like that, teams can travel. And then, not having a long road trip. Mm-hmm. I think, last year when we went over there, it seemed like I'd just gotten on the bus, and next thing I know, the bus is slowing down. We're getting off the exit. Mm-hmm. So that's always a good thing there where you're not traveling far. And, it's going to be another one of those type atmospheres. They're going to bring a big crowd, and I would say with us being 2-0, people are going to come out and support them. And I'll just say, man, I really appreciate the support that has happened in these past 2 weeks. We had a good crowd at Riverside, and, of course, a good crowd at Woodrow. Another close game and a rivalry game. So, people are going to come to see those. And it helps when you win those type games also. And those are the things that we're trying to preach to our players. Hey, train's moving, just keep it going. Mm-hmm. Keep feeding the coal to the engine and let's make this whole thing work.
Coach, thanks for your time again this week. Congratulations on the big victory over Beckley, and good luck tonight against Alleghany.
Thanks, Jeff. Go Spartans.
This is the Stevens Automotive of Lewisburg Spartan Countdown on the Bear 103.
Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by the Law Office of Michael Witt. If you have a legal problem needing to be litigated in court, email Mike for an appointment at mywvlawyer@gmail.com. The starting lineup for the Greenbrier, the Alleghany Cougars defense. At nose, Julius Nevels, 5'10", 320, and a senior. Defensive tackles, Sarge Persinger, 6'1", 215, and a senior. And Zane George, 6'4", 230, and a sophomore. The linebackers, Carter Nicely, 5'8", 180, and a senior. Brady May, 5'9", 195, and a senior. Parker Osborne, 6 foot, 200, and a sophomore. And Javon Myers, 6 foot, 185, and a junior. The cornerbacks, Des Jordans, 5'11", 180, and a senior. And Jay Godfrey, 5'11", 195, and a senior. The safeties, Hayden Nicely, 5'10", 160, and a senior. And Buddy Leisure White, 5'7", 165, and a sophomore. The Alleghany Cougars offense. At center, Ben Phillips, 5'9", 240, and a junior. The guards,
Cameron Wright, 6'1", 210 and a sophomore, and Parker Osborne, 6 foot 200 and a sophomore. The tackles, Owen Birch, 6'5", 315 and a senior, and Zane George, 6'4", 230, sophomore. The tight end, Sarge Persinger, 6'1", 215 and a senior. The wide receivers, Jay Godfrey, 5'11", 195 and a senior, Austin Green, 5'10", 155 and a junior, and Brady May, 5'9", 195 and a senior. At running back, Carter Nicely, 5'8", 180 and a senior, and the quarterback is Des Jordan, 5'11", 180 and a senior. The Greenbrier East Spartans defense, at nose, Jackson Morgan, 6'3", 280 and a senior. The tackles, Gage Blevin, 6'1", 240 and a senior, and Harrison Smith, 5'11", 225 and a junior. The ends, Grant Burdett, 6'4", 220 and a senior, and Braden Brown, 6 foot 175 and a senior. The linebackers, Zaire Lee, 5'10", 190 and a senior, and Keyshawn Bland, 6'1", 215 and a junior. The quarterbacks, Jai Green, 5'7", 150 and a senior, and Nate Suttle, 5'10", 165 and a senior. The safeties, Braylon Godfrey, 6'4", 220 pounds and a junior, and Caden Stone, 5'10", 160 and a senior. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by the law office of Michael Witt. If you have a legal problem needing to be litigated in court, email Mike for an appointment at mywvlawyer@gmail.com. This program is pre-recorded and presented as a feature of Radio Greenbrier Sports. Stay tuned now. Greenbrier East Spartan football is on the air.
Greenbrier East Spartan football is on the air. Brought to you locally by New River Community and Technical College, Morton Funeral Home, Greenbrier Ford, the Bryan Center, Cornerstone IGA, Moco Shirts, Greenbrier Motor Company, State Farm Agent Rasmund Walker, Grish Real Estate Associates, the S.J. Nehock Lumber Company, the Greenbrier, the Bank of Monroe, Friendship Subaru, Window World of Beckley, Greenbrier Medical Arts Pharmacy, Friendship Kia, West Virginia Spring and Radiator, Stevens Automotive of Lewisburg, Jeremy's Barbershop, the Greenbrier Valley Aquatic Center, the Shoebox, KB3 Towing, and McDonald's of Fairleigh. Time to go field side. Now in its 41st season, the award-winning voice of the Greenbrier East Spartans, Jeff Campbell.
Dreams. You have dreams.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
For more than 125 years, West Virginia State University has been educating generations of students who have gone on to change the world.
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have.
No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
Hey, grab me one too.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life,
we got you.
Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. ServPro, like it never even happened.
Gain of 3 to the 23-yard line. Number 11, Austin Green. 8 of 5 to the 48-yard line. It's third down.
School and high school athletics. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales keeps a huge selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs with some of the best prices in southern West Virginia. We also have several lenders for your financing needs. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales and your student athletes. A winning combination.
Colder days are coming. Replace those old drafty windows and doors now. Call Window World of Beckley today. 1-800-WINDOW WORLD.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Hart's Cabinets, located in MacArthur, West Virginia. They have quality custom cabinets, and they're a proud sponsor of local high school sports. You can dial up Hart's at 304-252-2917. Well, Eric, the offense has been in sync for Nicholas County. They've had 2 scores, even though they've turned it over once, but the defense, how about that?
Hey,
2 defensive scores for the Grizzlies.
2 pick sixes, that's tough to get in a single season, let alone one game.
In one half, yeah. And the Grizzlies defensively have had their brow on. Here's the kickoff return as McGinnis will get the ball back up over the 30. And they'll put him down at the 33-34. But I think something you said earlier in the game is right. Nicholas County able to get the pressure with only 4, and the pressure was up in Cole Serto's face, and that's why the pass was a little underthrown and allowed the defender to step right in front of the intended receiver and take it to the house.
Yeah, Cole Serto was not allowed to step into that throw, and that's what created the turnover. And Nicholas County's dialing it all up right on both sides of the ball right now.
So from the 33, 1st and 10, Shady. 9:44 left in the half. 30-8 is the lead. And we got some movement up front.
Neutral zone infraction.
But right here, Eric, if you're Shady, you can't panic. You got a lot of football left. And you just got to take one play at a time, one drive at a time.
Can't get it all back, in one drive, but you have to chip into this lead here.
So there's a start to this drive, a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 5 as they mark it off. They'll walk it off to the 38. Each team has burned a timeout, so we've had a little bit of everything. But like you said, you hardly get 2 interceptions that go back for a touchdown in a game, let alone in a half.
Yeah, it's been a total team effort for this Nicholas County team on the road here.
There's a low snap. There's a running play. And it's going to get a couple of yards to the 40. And there's not much cooking there. Is Hedgecock on the carry. But Eric, us as broadcasters, if you do this long enough, you'll be able to see anything. And how about last week we saw a 102-yard interception return for a touchdown. And then already in the first half, 2 more pick sixes for a touchdown.
Yeah, some exciting defensive plays.
In not quite 3 full weeks, and we've done 3 high school games, we've already seen 3 interceptions returned to the house.
And we also saw a defensive lineman score.
Right.
For
we saw Independence with a pick 6.
Yes.
We saw 4 pick 6 already in the 4 games that we've done, and we're not even through this game yet. Here's a running play, trying to get to the edge. They turn it up. It's a first down for Shady. They huge run.
Coming back.
A flag. There's 2 flags. A flag came in behind the play and a flag in front of the play.
Holding looks like on the wide out. Great job showing speed right here.
Hedgecock right
from
there.
Hedgecock.
But
right, yeah, wrestled him down.
Yeah, so there's the holding penalty. And that will negate a very good run, but I guess that's why the space was there to run.
Well, actually, the one I think was way downfield, the second flag, so I don't know which one they accepted. Probably the one closer to the line of scrimmage.
It's still going to be a first down, though, as the ball is out to the 43-yard line.
Number 21, Shady Hedgecock around the right side there. First down, Shady from the 43-yard line.
Beautiful night here in week 3 of the high school football season. At halftime, Morgan Brown will join me and Eric and I. Morgan Brown does color with me on volleyball. We had volleyball this week. And we'll talk to her. I'll see her down in the stands. And we got a flag, and now we got a false start. If Coach Curl-Surto, you definitely can't be happy about that.
Yeah, and this is the drive-killing penalties right now for Shady Spring.
So that'll back them up to the 38, make it 1st and 15. Do we have anything on the Beckley Parkersburg South?
No,
I'm sure
still
it started
0-0.
Right? I think it just started because I think that might have been a 7:30 kickoff. I'm thinking at Parkersburg South.
Yeah, it says first quarter, but 0-0.
And we'll keep you up to date on that. Also, the other county team, Liberty, at home for the 3rd week in a row, taking on Greenbrier West. And also in Video Productions, Greenbrier East is having their home opener tonight against Alleghany.
So I'm looking, the Greenbrier West Liberty score still stands at 14-7.
In favor of Greenbrier West.
Greenbrier West. Independence still up 14-0 into the second quarter.
1st and 15 for Shady. Curl-Surto to throw. It's caught. A little medium route pass. Turns it up. Got a first down the near sideline and pushed out of bounds. Hedgecock. As I tell you what, he really kicked it into another gear and shows the speed as he's able to make a catch and a nice gap as we watch the replay.
Yeah, he showed some speed as he turned the corner, man. And Nicholas County did a good job of using the sideline as the extra defender and pushing him out of bounds.
Yeah, takes the ball all the way down to the Grizzly 30-yard line. You know, Eric, with this much time left, 8:49 left in the half, and even though Shady's down big 30-8, the way this game has gone so far, this is look like it'll be one of them wild, wacky games, I think.
Yeah,
I think no lead is safe.
No lead is safe. Just keep playing.
That's right. Just keep playing. So here's Shady with the first down at the Grizzly 30. Curl-Surto takes the snap. They'll run the ball up inside off the left. And that's a nice gain. Hedgecock, he'll get about 3 or 4 on the play. And let's see. They'll put him down at the 26-yard line. And let's see. Still waiting for the referee to put the ball down. And they will put the ball down at the 27-yard line and give him 3 on the play. So from the Nicholas 27. And, you know, the way the first half has been, Eric, you think if Shady does get a touchdown and can get a 2-point conversion, I think they're really right back in the game. Curl-Surto waits on the snap. Sets into pocket to throw. Going deep. Got a man out there and overshot him. It was pretty good coverage. They were trying to get the ball out there to Andrew Baker. And trying to be the touchdown maker. And they threw the ball, and there's a flag on the play as well. So maybe there was some bumping, flag in the end zone. I didn't see it in the initial play-by-play. Did you, Eric?
No, I didn't.
They're going to call against Nicholas County. So we might have pass interference here.
Yeah, it looks like that's what they signaled.
And that will move the ball. If it's half the distance, that'll move the ball down inside the 20. Put the ball at the inside the 15, at the 17, and that's a first down.
It looks like we'll have a timeout taken here.
So timeout on the field, and while we got a minute, see if you can update us on some more scores, if you can.
Still no score in the Beckley versus Parkersburg South. But Martinsburg, who is 0-2, is hosting HD Woodson, D.C., and it's 21-0 Martinsburg in the first quarter.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this Morgantown team might be for real, too,
really good.
in 4A. They're up 21-0 over Hedgesville, no score in the Beckley game. Princeton and Oak Hill, right, in AAA. Let's try to check that score.
Yeah, because those are two teams we'll see on down the road. Beckley plays each one of those teams, and like I said, Oak Hill will be here at Shady next week.
Princeton up 14-7.
Wow, we got a minute.
Excuse me, 28-6.
28-6. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Infinity Coal Company, located in Sophia, West Virginia. They're hiring experienced and underground miners. They have a great wage and great benefits. You can apply online through the United Company's Facebook page. Out of the timeout, it'll be a first down for Shady. The penalty route there, they have the ball at the Nicholas County 17. And I think this is a very important drive. We're still 8:04, a ton of time left in the first half. Like I said, if Shady can get in here and convert on the two-point conversion, they're right back in the game.
Yeah, right back in it. And you just need some defensive help. If you can score here, you need to have a good defensive sequence.
Here's Curtis Serta. They'll hand the ball to Hedgecock on a jet sweep, and Nicholas County will push him out of bounds, and that'll go for a loss. Yes, Nicholas County was ready for that.
Yeah, and the linebacker did a good job, as you see on the replay here, Maris. Linebacker doesn't make the tackle, but he pursues inside out, which really strings that out for the DBs were able to come up and help.
Yeah, I originally told you it was the 17-yard line. It was actually the 13-yard line. And the loss now takes the ball back over the 15 to the 16. So I beg your pardon on that. That's a little dyslexia out there, I guess.
It happens. It happens.
Does.
The lights are coming on, though, now, so
yep,
brighten it up for you.
And now there's a penalty, too, because it looks like the referee is marking off a penalty. I didn't see a flag, but there's a penalty on Shady. So the ball will come back across the 20 to the 22.
Yeah, now here's where things get really tricky for you. It's first and forever to get a first down. I think they'll have to get to the 3-yard line now to pick up the first down. And this is where Nicholas County usually dials up heat because it's a passing situation, and they're going to make Culacerto uncomfortable in the pocket.
Yeah, you really got to think it's first and 22 because you think you're going to have to score a touchdown. So back at the 22, Culacerto takes the snap. He's going to go to the end zone. He's got Baker out there, and he overshot him. Baker had his man beat.
Yeah,
he just overshot him.
That good play call, dialed it up, just not able to make the connection.
But I like the play call because Baker had beat his man earlier, and they had a pass interference on Nicholas County, and he beat him there. But Culacerto just kind of didn't have maybe a little more air up under it. Maybe Baker could have ran up under it.
But once again, I think that some heat was coming, and you got to get the ball off before the defense gets to you.
I got to think here on second down, Eric, not unless you've got a guy streaking wide open, maybe you try to pick up maybe half or a little more than half here on second down.
Yeah, to make it a little manageable, but –
so we'll see what they do.
I like taking a shot to the end zone on that first down.
Yeah, on first down. I agree. And it was there, and now they're going to have to call a timeout. So Shady's going to have to burn a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got you. Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Colder days are coming. Replace those old drafty windows and doors now. Call Window World of Beckley today. 1-800-WINDOW-WORLD.
With Eric Thomas, I'm Maris Lowry. We're here at Shady Spring High School. As we also have Special K Cameron Ball producing and directing. Chris Ferris, our stat man here. Beautiful night in Shady. Out of the timeout, Eric. It'll be second down for Shady. They have the ball at the Grizzly 22. They can get a first down. Actually, 22, actually the 23-yard line. They can get a first down at the 2.
Second and long for Shady Spring.
Pearl takes the snap. Pressure comes. He set up a screen. It's executed. It's caught. And he get the ball down to the 15-yard line. And on the reception at that time will be Helmer.
Yeah, and a great play call, set up the middle screen. And it had not been for the lineman scraping back to make the tackle, I think that was going to go for an even bigger gain.
So they have the ball at the 15. And even here, Eric, if you try to pick up 6 or 7 yards, it makes it much more manageable on fourth down.
You got to try to get it where you can pick up an extra set of downs here.
Yeah, because if you go all or nothing here and don't get it, then you know you pretty much got to go to the end zone on fourth down. So we'll see what Shady will dial up here. Pulserto takes the snap. Pressure comes. He steps in the pocket, and the pass is going to be overthrown. And just really nothing there. It brings up fourth down. So that penalty has really hurt. Let's see if Shady can overcome the penalty. And no question they'll go for it. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. They can get a first down at the 3. They have the ball at the 15. So they need 12 yards on this fourth down play. 7:03 left in the half. And, Eric, I think this is one of the bigger plays of this first half for the Shady offense.
The one thing you have to be careful of your ball placement right here because – Nicholas County knows this is the down and distance, and you want to go to the end zone. You don't want to throw anything short where they can make a play on the ball.
Pulserto takes the snap. Pressure comes down the middle, and it's overthrown. And they thought maybe pass interference. No pass interference, and the ball looked like it was right there, and Shady not able to haul it in, and Nicholas County will take over on downs as we watch the replay.
Yeah, and then right here, good no call because it was pretty much a jump ball. I think everyone was trying to make a play on the ball.
So that's a big play, and what really took Shady out of that drive was the big penalty. So Nicholas County will take over as their defense holds Shady. They'll take over on their own 15-yard line. They lead in the ball game 30-8, and even 7 minutes remaining here in the first half. Helms will bring him out of the huddle. Here's a handoff and just a big brute. Good hard running by Nash. Like I said, Nash had ran over 100 yards in each of the 2 first games that were losses, but you can see why he's such a good runner.
Yeah, I mean, big body, good footwork, and great lean. He punishes you. He gets a lot of yards after contact, and this is one drive that you really don't want Nicholas County, if you're Shady, to drive down the length of the field and punch one in.
So from the 20 on 2nd and 5, they'll go to Nash. And that time, Shady was ready for it, and that will go for maybe a loss back inside the 20, or actually no gain. They'll stack him up to 20. So obviously a big third down for the Shady defense here. Losick in on the play.
Third down.
So 3rd and 5 coming up. We're getting ready to go under the 6-minute mark here in the first half.
Let's see what they have here coverage-wise. Looks like a little man on the outside here.
There's some movement and Shady jump. That might give him a first down. That'll be a huge, costly penalty. And Shady did jump. And by jumping, that'll move the ball out to the 30, and that should be enough for a Nicholas County first down.
Another costly mistake right there, and it looks like that will be a first down.
Well, they're calling it third, maybe not quite, but maybe by the nose of the football. I haven't seen the official give an indication. The down marker says third down across the way. And they've got fourth on the down marker, but that's not right.
So 3rd and inches?
Yes, 3rd and about a nose of a football. It would have been 3rd and 5.
Third down is short.
I don't know how that wasn't a first down, but they'll run the ball, and that definitely is a first down. But if you need 5 and you mark off 5, how's that not a first down? I mean, I don't know about that.
I'm with you there. It's 3rd and 5.
But that's a first down there with that run over the 25 out to the 27-yard line.
And a costly, after you made 2 good defensive plays, if you're Shady, costly penalties.
And that's what hurt them on the offensive drive that took them out, put them really behind the chains, and that hurt them there. Kept this drive alive for the biggest part. Here's going to be a nifty little run, like a little cross buck, and out to the 30-yard line, and that is going to be
short down play. Wrapped up first by number 60, Trent.
So carrying the ball there will be Milam. And he'll get the ball right there over the 30 to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, and the only thing that held him up there was a little congestion. Looked like his own guy got in his way once he made the cut.
But, you know, if you're Nicholas County, you've got to be in no hurry. You've got a comfortable lead. You're under 5 minutes. And they're content to do what they're doing unless they break one and get better field position. Here's Nash on the carry, and he plows. Looks like maybe no gain.
For the Grizzlies.
So it's going to bring a third down play.
How many times, we're going to ask our trusty stat guy, how many times did Nicholas County put the ball in the air in this first half?
Twice. They've been able to run the ball because of control up front.
Yeah, and I can remember one was a quick slant that picked up a first down.
So they have the ball at the 31. They've got to get out to the 38 to keep the drive alive, or out to the 37. Actually, they need 6 yards. And let's see if they elect to throw it here. And they do. Going here to the near sideline, and it's caught for a first down. And that's a beautiful throw, and Milam able to haul it in. So Hellam's able to drop the ball right in the bucket.
Is our offensive coordinator around here listening to me?
Yeah.
I mean, because they've been running. They've been effective, though, because of the run, to throw those outs, because everyone's sucked up to stop, the running backs. And what that ball was thrown on the money in time.
Right. And he got out of bounds to stop the clock from the 41.
First and 10 Grizzlies from the 41-yard line.
Here's Nash. Off the left side. He breaks a tackle, crosses the 45. He's not done yet. There's a flag. It might come back. He's got a big gainer into shady territory, but I did see a flag.
Yeah, definitely in the spot.
2nd and 5 at the 38. Motion man comes out of the backfield. That's an extra blocker. Now flag is thrown. Godfrey gets the snap. He spins, gets down to about the 35. It'll be a 3-yard gain if it stands.
Yeah, and that was thrown by the back judge. I guess that is now the umpire, where the umpire stands.
Yeah.
He no longer stands right behind the linebackers.
It's a 5-yard penalty here on East. It'll back them up to the 43, and they're looking at 2nd down and 10 once again.
Yeah, and again, that snap was not clean again on that play. That's something the Spartans going to have to get worked out here. That's 3 or 4 now the center quarterback exchange on that shotgun snap has not worked cleanly.
3 receivers out to the left and 1 to the right. Hamrick, quick fire down the left side, caught by Suttle. Suttle inside to 40, fumbles the football. It's loose. The Spartans appear to have it down at the 39-yard line. It'll be a 4-yard pickup on the play for Greenbrier East on the pass completion to senior Nate Suttle. 3rd and 6.
I thought he was down when that ball came out. Looked like when he hit the grounds when it popped out. But here we are now, 3rd down and a long 6.
Stone comes out wide to the right. Jai Green to the left. Tight end and slot to the right from the pistol. Hamrick pitches it over to Godfrey. Godfrey getting wide. He's down to the 35-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and 2. A.J. Godfrey will pick up 4 yards on the play, I should say, down to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, now you're looking at 4th down and nearly 2 yards to go. You don't have to quite get to the 38, but you got to get pretty close. So big play coming up here for Greenbrier East.
Nice job by that offensive line up front for the Spartans. As we heard on our starting lineup, sponsored by the law office of Michael Witt. Spartans going for it on 4th down and 2. Oh, direct snap. That's Grant Burdett. Grant Burdett's got a 1st down. Stanley went in motion, lined up in a wing to the right side, goes in motion, gets under center, takes the quick snap. Scrimmages ahead all the way down to the 29-yard line. 6 yards for Grant Burdett. 1st down for Greenbrier East.
Yeah, and that's just a good play, because when your quarterback's in that shotgun on those short yardage plays, they don't really use a big nose guard in there and try to plug those A gaps. So he's in the shotgun. Burdett takes the snap under center and picks up the first down easy.
Pitch to Godfrey inside the 25, following his blockers inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line. A.J. Godfrey down to the 16. It'll be a 13-yard pickup. A.J. Godfrey with back-to-back 100-yard games to begin this season for Greenbrier East is trying to build on those numbers here tonight in the first half. 1st and 10 from the 16 coming up. I formation set. Conventional snap. Hamrick hands it off. Godfrey running right. Gets back up inside. He'll pick up a couple down to the 14. Stan, I like the offensive formation there, like at fullback.
Yeah, well, and you've seen we've run a couple of plays here right up that middle because the big guy was
Julius
out
Nevels
of there.
Is out. Yep.
Yeah, but now he's back in, and he didn't run hard coming back in. So we'll see how much energy he's got.
Single receivers to each side. Conventional snap, play action. Hamrick fires over the middle. It is caught down to 4-yard line. It's going to be a first down for Greenbrier East. Grant Burdett makes the catch. It has been a Grant Burdett drive for Greenbrier East. They pick up 10 on the play. It'll be first down and goal. They'll spot it at the 4. Spartans up to the line. Zaire Lee in at fullback. I formation set. Hamrick takes the snap, pitches. It's Godfrey. Godfrey running strong up the middle. He takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Greenbrier East. A.J. Godfrey from 4 yards out. And the Spartans are on the board with a score. 5:54 to go until halftime.
Boy, and I tell you what, Jeff, they shot those A-gaps that time and almost got that pitch. But the pitch, once it got into Godfrey's hands, everybody had shot through. There's nobody left. An easy walk-in touchdown.
Injury timeout for Greenbrier East. The players down at the 5-yard line will step aside. 7-6 Alleghany. The extra point is pending with 5:54 to go in our second quarter. You're listening to Spartan Football on the Bear 103.
Access Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in West Virginia, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
All right, the injured Greenbrier East player is the starting center, Peyton Ritter.
Yeah, and that's not good.
It's not good. You don't like it when any of your linemen go down, but especially your center.
Yeah, absolutely, because everything starts with him.
So the Spartans will line up for the extra point kick. Nate Suttle will hold. Caden Stone will kick it away. Here's the snap. Placement's down. Kick on the way, and that kick is good. We're tied at 7. 5:54 to go in our second quarter. You're listening to Spartan Football on the Bear 103.
He's a Greenbrier buyer. She's a Greenbrier buyer. They're Greenbrier buyers. And we want to make you a Greenbrier buyer too. At Greenbrier Automotive, we'll do whatever we can to make your car buying experience the best it can be. From providing outstanding service to offering a huge selection to choose from, all with the best deals possible.
Visit one of our 7 area dealerships soon or shop over 800 vehicles on greenbrierautomotive.com.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
Scoring drive. It goes 10 plays, 60 yards, 4:44 off the clock. Stands some big plays. Jai Green with a 25-yard kickoff return to give them the ball at the 40. Then what can you say about Grant Burdett on a couple of those plays to continue drives? Here's the kickoff down the field. Obermeyer. It's picked up at the 25-yard line. Running wide is Buddy Leisure White. He's up to the 35, and he's going to be gang tackled down at the 39-yard line. 14-yard return for Buddy Leisure White. Greenbrier East in a tie game will send the defense out with 5:47 to go in our second quarter. Alleghany will start from its 39. Third drive of the game for the Cougars offense. Athletic training staff dealing with senior starting center Peyton Ritter down here on the near sideline bench. From the pistol, here's Jordan, fires it over the right side. That one is caught. It's a yardage gainer up almost for a first down as it's pulled in there by Allegany's Jay Godfrey. He made the catch for the first down on their fourth down conversion on that scoring drive, their last possession. He'll pick up 9 on the play here. It'll be second down and 1.
And how about Des Jordan tonight so far? 6 out of 6 for 80 yards, and he's just picked East apart.
Second down 1 from the 48 from the pistol. Handoff. This goes to Brady May. He'll get across the first down stick down into Spartan territory to 46. He'll pick up 6 on the play. Need a tow? KB3 Towing is the only way to go. KB3 Towing is locally owned and operated by Kevin Baker, a retired Greenbrier East teacher and coach. If you lock your keys up, need a jump start, have a flat, need a tire change, call KB3 Towing. If you're in an accident, ask your police officer to contact KB3 Towing. KB3 Towing is on Facebook, Google, and Yelp. 304-658-0738. That's Kevin Baker, KB3 Towing. First down and 10 from the 46. Here's a direct snap and a run up the middle by the quarterback, Jordan. He runs into green jerseys down at the 41-yard line. He'll pick up 5. Stan, it was a direct snap back to the quarterback who was a called running play right up the gut.
Yeah, and he used his running backs, waited for them to get up inside and block, and then he followed them up right up in the hole. And not a real big fella, so he's easy to get lost in there. So the Spartans did a nice job grabbing a hold of him and dragging him down.
Second down 5 from the 41. Snap back, handoff to Brady May, cuts it up inside. He's got 5 yards and more. He's got a first down into Greenbrier East territory all the way down to the 28-yard line. A 13-yard pickup for Brady May. First down for Alleghany. Their 6th of the contest. Down to the 28.
Good looking backup running back there. A couple nice totes here.
Yep. He's back there in the pistol. 2 receivers out to the left and 1 to the right. He gets the handoff. May up the middle inside the 25 to the 20. Brings it down to the first down stick, and he's got it. That's an 11-yard gain for Alleghany to the Greenbrier East 18-yard line. Clock winds, down under 3:30 to go in this first half.
And Spartans will take a timeout.
We'll take it with them. 3:26 to go in the second quarter. East and Alleghany tied at 7 here on the Bear 103. Okay, it's a 60.
Ready? The winning ticket this evening is 230-2207. 230-2207. If you have that winning ticket, come to the press box.
Back at Spartan Stadium in Fairleigh, we've got 3:26 to go here in our second quarter. Alleghany knocking on the door. First down and 10 here from the 17-yard line. Out the timeout by East. It's another handoff. Brady May gets around the right end, gets it inside the 15, down to the 10, still on his feet to the 5, and he is knocked out of bounds. Down inside the 5 at the 3-yard line. That's a 14-yard run for Brady May. It'll be first and goal for the Cougars. They'll spot it at the 2, so give him 15 on the play. 8th first down. Cougars up to the line with 2 receivers out to the left. Handoff May. May is going to be stopped for a 1-yard loss back to the 3. Met there first by Greenbrier East senior Jackson Morgan. It'll be a loss of 2, in fact, back to the 4. Second and goal for the Cougars.
Yeah, that time the defensive line, first time in a while we've seen get some penetration. They've been back on their heels pretty much this entire drive, but that time they're in the backfield, bring him down for a 1-yard loss back to the 4.
Alleghany up to the line. From the pistol, handoff, running left side is Buddy Leisure White. He gets hit. He gets dropped at the 5-yard line. Braden Brown slowed him down in the backfield, and as Buddy Leisure White cut up inside, more green jersey Spartans come up and make the stop on the play. Harrison Smith also out there on the tackle. It's going to be third down and goal from the 5.
Yeah, that was a play. I know you want to try to get wide, but it's such a long developing play coming all the way across the field like that. And a lot of times you get down close to the end zone, there's just too many bodies around. And that time the Spartans were able to stuff him for a 1-yard loss. Now we got a timeout, Alleghany.
We'll take it with 2 minutes to go in this first half. Tied at 7 on the Bear 103. All right, this is 60.
Greenbrier buyer. She's a Greenbrier buyer. They're Greenbrier buyers. And we want to make you a Greenbrier buyer too. At Greenbrier Automotive, we'll do whatever we can to make your car buying experience the best it can be. From providing outstanding service to offering a huge selection to choose from, all with the best deals possible. Visit one of our 7 area dealerships soon or shop over 800 vehicles on greenbrierautomotive.com.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
Want to say hello to our friend Jason Helmenthaler from Alcova Mortgage in Covington listening in tonight in Alleghany County. We like it when the when the opposing fans listen to us, Stan.
Absolutely.
It's 3rd down and goal from the 5. Here's Des Jordan rolling out to the right side. He's looking. He wants to throw. He's under pressure. Tucks it and runs. He's going to take it in for the touchdown. Des Jordan rolls out to the right. Look back to the left. There was nothing there, so he had to run with it, and he scores a 5-yard touchdown. Alleghany moves out in front 13-7. 1:50 to go in our second quarter.
Yeah, not sure what we were trying to do there defensively, but it didn't work, and Des Jordan goes in the end zone for a second rushing touchdown. Looked like we were only sending 2 guys and dropping everybody else, and he still found a crease and got to the outside.
Extra point kick coming up here for Ethan Phillips. That kick is going to be blocked. Partially blocked, no good. 13-7. Spartans down by 6 on the Bear 103.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Hey, grab me 1 too.
For 50 years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families, friends, and communities across the Mountain State. To celebrate our golden anniversary, we're giving away $50,000 to thank you, our loyal customers. Little General Stores, 50 years strong and just getting started.
All right, back at Spartan Stadium with Alleghany up now 13-7. Des Jordan on a 5-yard run. It was a 9-play, 61-yard drive. 4:04 off the clock. 13-7. Here's the kickoff. It'll be fielded at the 20. Here comes Suttle out across the 25, 30, 35, and ahead to the 37-yard line. Greenbrier East has 2 timeouts and 1:44 on the clock. Stan, they want to get a score here. Alleghany will get the ball to begin the third quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to give up a score, then go into half, and then the other team get the ball back and get another score on you to start the third quarter without you doing anything. So East has 1:44 seconds here. Let's see if we can get something done.
All right, Spartans with 4 wide, 2 to each side. A.J. Godfrey in the backfield. Snap back. And here's a pass to the right side, complete to Suttle. He gets wrapped up and dropped on the play, up for a 3-yard gain to the 41. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Alleghany leads 13-7.
Yeah, that's a nice little play there. You hoped you could pick up a little more than that, but that's just a nice defensive play by Alleghany to get Suttle down for a 3-yard pickup. A lot of time running off the clock here.
2 receivers to each side. Play action. Pass down the field intended for Suttle. We've got some
flags. There's going to be a hold there.
I see it now down to 39-yard line.
Yeah, they weren't going to let him go. He was breaking free, and they just grabbed him by the jersey and held on. So
that's a pass interference call. It's a 15-yarder.
Yeah.
4th penalty, 35 yards now against the Cougars. That'll bring the football into Alleghany territory.
Yeah, if you're Alleghany, though, you'll gladly give up that 15-yarder as opposed to a 60-yard touchdown.
They'll bring it down to the Alleghany 44. 1st down and 10. Clock reads exactly a minute to go in our second quarter. Spartans down by 6. Hamrick passes right side through the hands, incomplete. Jai Green, the intended receiver. Clock will stop on that incomplete pass with 56.6 to go in the first half. Des Jordan was coming up from cornerback to defend that play, Stan, and It just slipped right through the hands of Jai Green. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, Hamrick 5 out of 9 now for 46 yards, but he's had 3 drops, so could it easily be 8 out of 9.
3 receivers go out wide to the left. Single receiver to the right. From the pistol, Hamrick pressured, rolls right, looks, fires upfield, complete, Suttle out of bounds. Clock will stop, first down to the 30. It's a 14-yard gain on the pass from Hamrick to Suttle. Brody Hamrick was rolling right, had 3 receivers out to the left side. Jai Green was the only one who was split out to that side, but Suttle comes across.
Yeah, and that's 5 catches now for Nate Suttle here in the first half. So get that ball in your playmaker's hands.
First down and 10 to 30. Hamrick back, pressured, spins out of it, rolls out to the left side. He's going to stop, now go around a defender, get out of bounds, steps out of bounds and around the 28-yard line. 41.2 to go. Clock will stop. Now the Spartans still have 2 timeouts left. They'll pick up, what are you going to call that, about a yard and a half?
Yeah,
1 or 2?
I'll give him 1. And
2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 from the 29. Spartans off next Friday night. 2 weeks from tonight, the Oak Hill Red Devils come to town. And Oak Hill has beaten Greenbrier East 5 years in a row.
And I'm pretty sure that's the first time that's ever happened.
Second down 9. Here's Hamrick. Rolls, spins, throws, complete and dropped. Oh, Grant Burdett had it, was so wide open he would have gotten easily a first down. If nothing else, it's going to be 3rd down and 9 from the 29-yard line with 36 seconds to go in the half.
And that's the 4th drop of the first half for East. And those are just things, they're just taking their eye off the ball, looking down the field, and East will take a timeout.
We'll take it with them with 36 seconds to go in the half. Spartans down 13-7 here on the Bear 103.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do, at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Hey, grab me 1 too.
For 50 years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families, friends, and communities across the Mountain State. To celebrate our golden anniversary, we're giving away $50,000 to thank you, our loyal customers. Little General Stores, 50 years strong and just getting started.
Hold on. Back at Spartan Stadium, it's 3rd down and 9 here from the 29-yard line. We've got 36 seconds to go here in the half. Spartans down to Alleghany 13-6. Snap goes back to Hamrick. He's pressured, throws to the near side. It is intercepted by Alleghany, and that's Carter nicely brings it out to the midfield stripe. A 22-yard return. Pass intended to Suttle on the right side, and Carter nicely makes a nice defensive play, steps in front of the ball, picks it off, and Alleghany is going to have 2 timeouts and 28 seconds from midfield.
Yeah, and you talk about 28 seconds, and they're at midfield, and they've got a quarterback that's not missed on a pass all night.
First down and 10 for the Cougars.
I believe that's Hamrick's first INT of the year. Not sure what happened there. Somebody kicked the football, and it rolled away from the center.
Second interception of the season. Pass or snap goes back. Jordan throws deep. It's up in the air. Incomplete. Jai Green on coverage downfield.
And that is much better coverage. We've seen about from the second half at Woodrow and then so far tonight, Jai Green's done a really nice job on that outside on those deep balls, getting into that receiver and going up and knocking balls down early in the year. The first game and a half, he had a lot of trouble. He was trying to knock it down, but he wasn't getting into the receiver close enough. The ball was going over his head, and they were going for long completions. The last 2 or 3 times, he's done a really nice job out there.
Second down, 10 now from the 50. Here's Jordan, drops back, throws to the right side. It's going to be incomplete. Passed a little bit too long for Carter Nicely, who did that wheel route coming out of the backfield. Jai Green was there on coverage, and in fact, the pass was maybe a little bit closer to Green than it was to Nicely. It's 3rd down and 10, Alleghany.
Yeah, and I was getting a little nervous there. They had no wide receiver to that side, and everybody was kind of coming in towards the line of scrimmage. I'm thinking they're not going to run the ball. They're going to throw it, so you better back up. You just never know where that ball's going to come from and go.
17.9 seconds to go in this first half. Ball rests on the 50. Two receivers to the right, wing to the left for Alleghany. Snap goes back, and Jordan rolls far to the right side. He's under pressure. He's going to get knocked out of bounds. They'll spot him out at the 48. He'll pick up 2, and the game clock says 10.5. It's going to be 4th down and 8. 4th down and 8 for Alleghany.
Yeah, and if you're Alleghany, you're going to go for this. You're not going to punt the ball
of course
here.
Not.
I mean, let's throw it down the field and see what happens. You might get a big completion. You might get a penalty. Anything can happen here. And if you're East, you need to come up with a stop here on 4th down.
Will Field sends the play call in. 2 receivers come out to the left side. At and inside to hash. Now motion man is Brady May. Here's Jordan, rolls left. Pressure's on. He drops back. He's under pressure again. Tries to get out of it. They bring him down. Gage Blevins, a quarterback sack back at the 42-yard line with .8 to go. And the Spartans are going to get it, Stan. With .8 to go, they've got a chance to throw one deep.
Yeah, absolutely. Brody Hamrick can definitely reach the end zone from here. So let's wind up and throw one deep.
0.8 on the clock. George Washington at Cabell Midland was canceled tonight due to a power outage at Cabell Midland. Timeout called here by Greenbrier East. Stan, let's keep it here. 0.8 seconds to go in the half. Greenbrier East trailing 13-7.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do, a Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Hey, grab me one too.
For 50 years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families, friends, and communities across the Mountain State. To celebrate our golden anniversary, we're giving away $50,000 to thank you, our loyal customers.
Shotgun set, 3 receivers out to the left. Now Allegany's coach Will Fields will take the timeout, and he can with 0.8 seconds to go. Spartans out of timeouts. Alleghany will still have 1 remaining. Don't forget, we've got Mountaineer football here tomorrow as West Virginia at home to take on Pitt. Coverage begins at 12:30 tomorrow here on the Bear 103. 3:30 is the kick time from Milan Puskar Stadium.
And Jeff, defending 4A state champions Martinsburg Bulldogs got off to a rocky start, 0-2. They took it out on D.C. Woodson 63-0. And that's just at the half.
That's
so we'll see what comes of the second half.
They're looking to go 1-2. Stan, what about a little trick play here? Maybe an H&L possibility. I mean, the obvious play is to throw it deep for the touchdown, but Allegany's going to be defending back very deep. And
if it's anything well short of the end zone, you'd like to get it in Suttle's hands because he's a guy that can create and make a play on his own.
From the 43, Stone to the right, Burdette to the right, Green and Suttle to the left. Now Suttle comes in motion out of the backfield. Snap goes back to Hamrick. Hamrick fires it down the middle of the field, complete. Here is a first down to all the way down to the 15-yard line and a half. Will come to an end on the pass completion of 28 yards to Grant Burdette. Halftime from Spartan Stadium in Fairleigh with a score Alleghany 13, Greenbrier East 7. We will return. You are listening to the Jeremy's Barbershop halftime show here on the Bear 103.
Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton. We've got red hot deals like our last remaining 2024 Mitsubishi Mirages starting at under $300 a month. All of our new 2025 Outlanders are on sale too, and we've got them arriving daily like this all-new Trail Edition in the Moonstone Gray. Buy it for $51.24 below MSRP. And don't forget, Mitsubishis are backed by the best warranty in the business, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty and 2 years of free maintenance. So come see us at Stevens Mitsubishi, Oakville Road in Princeton.
For 50 years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families, friends, and communities across the Mountain State. To celebrate our golden anniversary, we're giving away $50,000 to thank you, our loyal customers. Little General Stores, 50 years strong and just getting started.
Access Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Back here at Spartan Stadium in Fairleigh, you're listening to the Jeremy's Barbershop halftime show with Alleghany leading Greenbrier East by a score of 13-7. Greenbrier East gets the ball to begin the contest. They start from their own 40 and take it down 10 plays and facing a 4th down and 14 at the 21-yard line. They throw it down inside to 5, just couldn't convert the first down, and it turns over on downs, and Alleghany gets the ball from their own 20. They go 3 plays out and punt. Greenbrier East gets it back. They go 3 and punt. Then Alleghany gets the ball with 4-minute mark of the first quarter. Nice drive by the Cougars. 9 plays, 71 yards, 5 minutes, 22 seconds off the clock. Quarterback Des Jordan on a 3-yard touchdown run. Ethan Phillips extra point kick, and that put Alleghany up by a score of 7-0. The ensuing drive, Greenbrier East 10 plays, 60 yards, 4 minutes, 44 seconds off the clock. A.J. Godfrey scores on a 4-yard touchdown run. Some big plays on that drive. First of all, Jai Green had a 25-yard kickoff return to give the Spartans the ball at their own 40 to begin that drive alone. Then Greenbrier East facing a 4th down and 2 from the Alleghany 35-yard line. Grant Burdett was lined up as a wing to the right. He moves over in motion, takes the quick snap from the center, picks up 6 yards down to the 29 as the drive continued. And just 3 plays later, A.J. Godfrey scored on a 4-yard touchdown run. Caden Stone with the extra point kick tied the game up at 7. It was a 10-play, 60-yard drive again, taken off 4:44 off the clock, and we were tied at 7. Alleghany answers on its next drive. They start from the 39. It was a 9-play, 61-yard drive in 4:04, and on 3rd down and goal from the 5-yard line, Des Jordan scores on a 5-yard run around the right end. Point conversion failed, and it was 13-7. Next drive for Greenbrier East. It ended on a 3rd down and 9 play. The Alleghany 29-yard line. Spartans were driving as quarterback Brody Hamrick threw an interception to Carter Nicely of Alleghany, who takes it up the left side, returns it for about 22 yards to midfield. So the Cougars had it 1st down and 10 at the 50. Their drive stalled as quarterback Des Jordan was sacked on 4th down and 8 from the 48, back for a 5-yard loss, and there was 0.8 seconds to go in the second quarter. So Greenbrier East had 1 crack at it, and they threw a pass over the middle that went for 28 yards down to the 15 on a pass completion from Hamrick to Grant Burdett. Clock expired, and that's where we stand here at the break. It is Alleghany 13 and Greenbrier East 7. We'll take a break. We'll send it back to our Radio Greenbrier studios across the way through the fairgrounds and over to Ralph Church, who will have our scores on this 3rd high school football Friday night in West Virginia with the Shoebox scoreboard. We'll return here shortly. It's Alleghany 13, Greenbrier East 7. You're listening to the Jeremy's Barbershop halftime show on the Bear 103.
America was suddenly and deliberately attacked. December 7, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
We sing and we celebrate you, the great men and women who carry freedom on your shoulders. The lights are bright, the band is hot, so let us get this USO show rolling.
He was a famous trumpet man from old Chicago way. He had a boogie style but no one else could play. He was a top man at his craft, but then his number came up and he was gone with the draft. He's in the army now, although in Reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy accompanied me.
An enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in West Virginia, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
If you're struggling with payroll problems, compliance confusion, or HR headaches, it's time to discover Compliance, the trusted solution for a healthier, stress-free business. With Compliance, you will experience faster, error-free payroll, effortless compliance with labor laws, and expert HR support and guidance. Don't let workplace stress take over. Ask your business if Compliance is right for you. Side effects may include reduced stress, increased efficiency, improved morale, and a strong reliance on compliance. Consult Compliance today. Compliance, because a better business starts with a better you.
He's a Greenbrier buyer. She's a Greenbrier buyer. They're Greenbrier buyers. And we want to make you a Greenbrier buyer too. At Greenbrier Automotive, we'll do whatever we can to make your car buying experience the best it can be. From From providing outstanding service to offering a huge selection to choose from, all with the best deals possible. Visit one of our 7 area dealerships soon or shop over 800 vehicles on greenbrierautomotive.com.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
Began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got you. Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
We gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Now it's your turn.
Since I'm too young to do business in the front, I have to do party in the back.
Come to Midstate Ford and drive off in a new truck, cool enough to earn backseat approval. Midstate Ford, home of the Big John deals.
Years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families, friends, and communities across the Mountain State. To celebrate our golden anniversary, we're giving away $50,000 to thank you, our loyal customers. Little General Stores, 50 years strong and just getting started.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there? At West Virginia State, You are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have. No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales is a proud supporter of all our area middle school and high school athletics. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales keeps a huge selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs with some of the best prices in southern West Virginia. We also have several lenders for your financing needs. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales and your student athletes, a winning combination.
Hey, grab me one too.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do, at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Leading over Greenbrier East here at the half, 13-7. Stan, numbers statistically, how those things kind of break down there?
Well, we'll start first for Alleghany County, or Alleghany Highlands, I should say. Des Jordan with, he had 7 carries, only 3 yards, but he had 2 touchdowns in there. So he's had some short runs, but he's made them count. Nicely, the running back 2 carries, 6 yards. Buddy Leisure 3 carries for 12 yards, and Brady May 5 carries for 44. As a team, they rushed the football for 65 yards. Des Jordan's did a lot of work through the air. He was 6 out of 9 in that first half for 80 yards. And so you give 65 on the ground, 80 through the air. They finished with 145 yards of total offense. For the Spartans, they were led in rushing in that first half by A.J. Godfrey's 11 carries, 41 yards, and he has the Spartan touchdown. Brody Hamrick, 5 carries, 16 yards. Grant Burdett, 1 carry for 6 yards. As a team, the Spartans rushed the football for 63 yards. Hamrick's also had a nice game through the air. He's 7 out of 12, but he's had 4 drops in that first half, so he could be a lot better than that. But 7 out of 12 for 88 yards. Nate Suttle, 5 catches for 50. Grant Burdett, 2 catches for 38. So 88 through the air, 63 on the ground. The Spartans finished that first half with 151 yards of total offense.
Nita Tow, KB3 Towing is the only way to go. KB3 Towing is locally owned and operated by Kevin Baker, retired Greenbrier East teacher and coach. If you lock your keys up, need a jump start, have a flat, need a tire change, call KB3 Towing. If you're in an accident, ask your police officer to contact KB3 Towing. KB3 Towing is on Facebook, Google, and Yelp. 304-658-0738. Kevin Baker, KB3 Towing. And Stan, I had to use KB3 Towing back on Wednesday night. I was out to dinner at the meeting place at Alta, one of my favorite personal places, and come out and fire up the old 2012 Chevy Traverse, and I had a problem. And it's basically told me to shut my engine off immediately. So I called KB3 Towing. He was there quickly, got me to my auto mechanic, and great service by Kevin Baker and KB3 Towing. Here's the kickoff to begin the third quarter. A ball rolls inside the 5, picked up back at the 2-yard line by Green, and he's tackled. What a beautiful open field tackle made by Greenbrier East down the field on special teams, as it was A.J. Godfrey coming in to make the stop. A.J. Godfrey on special teams. And Green, it was Austin Green on the kickoff. That ball rolled back to the 2, and he picked it up. They're going to spot him back at the 13-yard line. An 11-yard kickoff return. Alleghany starts off first down and 10, deep in their own territory. And the Spartan defense, which has picked up 9 takeaways in the first 2 games, have none here in the third quarter, or into the first half. And on first down, the running play goes to Carter nicely. He'll bring it up for a 2-yard pickup, brought down by Braden Brown at the 15-yard line. It'll be second down and 8.
Nicely, the starting running back got a couple carries on the first 2 plays of the game. Then he didn't really touch the ball other than 1 catch there in the first half, and they went with 2 or 3 other different running backs. So they got a stable of kids.
Here's Des Jordan. He hands it off, and it goes right up the middle. That was Brady May. And May is going to lose yardage back to the original line of scrimmage. The 13, loss of 2. It's going to be third down and 10.
Yeah, they tried that little reverse where he hands it to the one running back and he hands it to May coming back the other direction. Spartans have seen that 2 or 3 times now, played it much better there, and brought Brady May down at the original line of scrimmage. So he'll lose a couple, and it'll be third and 10.
Cougars need to get to the, just across the 22-yard line from the gun. Snap goes back to Jordan. He's pressured. They're after him. He throws right. It's caught at the 15. They're going to stop him at the 17-yard line. Allegany's going to have to punt it away on the pass completion of that far side. It goes to Austin Green. He'll pick up about 4 on the play, and Alleghany is going to have to punt for the first time tonight on 4th down and 6.
Now, we've watched their kickoffs. They've been terrible, but I've watched their punters in pregame, and their punters could really kick the football.
Let me get some specs on this young man out there. I believe that is Allegany's Sarge Persinger going to punt it away. No, it's not. We'll get his number here in a moment, but he gets off a nice kick. It'll take a huge Alleghany roll down to the 30-yard line and be stopped there. And that was Allegany's Ethan Shue. That's not who we had was going to punt. A 53-yard kick for Shue. So now Greenbrier East, trailing in the game 13-7, will begin this first possession of the second half with 9:47 to go in the third from its own 30-yard line. They trail 13-7.
Now let's see if they don't try to establish Godfrey right off the bat here. He has had huge second halves in both games this year.
From the pistol. Two receivers out to the left, single receiver to the right. Handoff, Godfrey, follows by that lead blocker of Grant Burdett. He'll get just back to the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Burdett was lined up as a wing to the right and was the lead blocker on that run, but gets nothing on the play. It's going to be second down 10, Stan, from the 30.
And I didn't check. Do we have a new center in?
Let's see. Yep, it's going to be Patrick Bostick. The junior is at center now for Greenbrier East. From the shotgun, handoff Godfrey. Godfrey cuts up inside. He's got about 3 to 4 yards on the play. They'll give him the 34-yard line. It'll be third down and 6. Third down and 6. And I'm not sure. I don't see Peyton Ritter on the sideline in his jersey. But here we go. Third down and 6. Hamrick over the middle. That pass is incomplete.
It's intercepted.
Is it? It is intercepted on that far sideline. So Alleghany picks off the second pass tonight from Brody Hamrick. And the Cougars, leading 13-7, will start from the Spartan 37.
And big turnover there. And I'm not sure whose fault that is. The receiver was just standing there. He didn't come back to the ball, and it allowed the Alleghany defender to run by the receiver and make that catch.
Cougars have it, leading 13-7. Movement up front. Flag is thrown.
That's a free 5 yards for Alleghany.
It is. First penalty of the game against Greenbrier East. And the Cougars will have it first down and 5 at the Spartan 32.
And that was a very tight formation by Alleghany. A little bit different than what we've seen, pretty much the entire game.
Two receivers out to the left. Here's Jordan. Going to hand it off to Nicely, running right. He's got the 5 yards for the first down and a little bit more as he goes down the right sideline. He'll be spotted down to 23, a pickup of 9 for Carter Nicely. First down for the Cougars. Alleghany up 13-7. Spartan defense needs to come up with a stop here. First down and 10. Handoff again, goes up to Nicely. Cuts up the middle, gets inside to 15, down to near the 10-yard line. They'll spot him down for a 12-yard pickup to the 11. 10th first down of the game for the Cougars.
That was it was a good job up front, but it was a really nice cut by Nicely, who looked like he was heading for the outside, planted a foot and cut it right up inside and picked up 12 yards, drug a couple of Spartans with him.
Handoff again. Here's Nicely getting wide to the right, gets inside to 5. He will go into the end zone for the Alleghany touchdown. 7:47 to go in the third. Alleghany moves out to a 19-7 lead. Carter Nicely scores on the run from 11 yards out.
Yeah, and once he took that handoff from the quarterback, he made a nice jump cut in the backfield to get away from a couple of Spartans. And then once he was by them, there was nobody else left, and he just walked into the end zone for an easy 11-yard touchdown. We'll see if they want to go for 2 here and try to get this to a 14-point lead.
It appears that's exactly what they're going to do. All right, Cougars out of the huddle. Empty set here for Jordan. Gets the snap. He's going to run it. Cut up inside. He's going to be hit, and he's going to be in for the 2-point conversion. Alleghany 21, East 7, 7:47 to go in the third here on the Bear 103.
Years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families, friends, and communities across the Mountain State. To celebrate our golden anniversary, we're giving away $50,000 to thank you, our loyal customers. Little General Stores, 50 years strong and just getting started.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there? At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have. No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales is a proud supporter of all our area middle school and high school athletics. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales keeps a huge selection of...
All right, back at Spartan Stadium, the 3-play, 37-yard scoring drive took 38 seconds. Carter Nicely on an 11-yard touchdown run, and Des Jordan on a 2-point conversion run. It's a 14-point lead now for the Cougars at 21-7. Alleghany will kick off. Here's Buddy Leisure White. Ball is going to be stopped at the 30-yard line. Stopped by Braylon Godfrey. So East down by 2 scores, their largest deficit of the season. They only trailed last week at Woodrow 7-6 and 14-6 before scoring 21 straight points. So East has the ball, first down and 10 from its own 30. From the pistol, Hamrick back, rolls right, sends it to the sideline, intended in the vicinity of Caden Stone. And it's out of bounds, second down 10. Santa Spartans just need to go back to their offense. No sense of urgency yet. Way too early for that. You got a quarter and a half to go.
I mean, you can still run the football here. You're only down 2 scores, and you got a quarter and over a half to go. But you got to start moving the ball.
Hand off to Godfrey. He's met right in the hole. Stretches to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's third down and 10.
And you got to wonder now how much with Ritter being out of there, how much that changes the offensive line scheme for the Spartans because they've not done a real good job running the football these first 2 possessions, and now they face a third down and 10.
Ball rests on the 30-yard line from the left hash. Hamrick back, steps up in the pocket, fires upfield, complete for the first down here. Subtle up to the 42-yard line. A 12-yard pickup. They'll, in fact, now mark him back to the 41, but it's a first down any way you look at it. The 10th of the game for Greenbrier East, and the Spartans move the chains. Hamrick did a nice job stepping up in the pocket, fired a bullet over the middle. Subtle pulls it in, gets the first down yardage for the Spartans.
Yeah, and that's a big play right there. You did not want to go another 3 and out and give it right back to Alleghany. So nice pitch and catch here. The offensive line did a nice job holding out the defenders, and again, Hamrick with a nice throw.
Hand off to Godfrey, cutting up inside. Godfrey's got about 4 yards out to the 45. Good first down run for the senior running back, A.J. Godfrey. Clock moves to near the 6-minute mark here, the third quarter. 2nd down and 6 for East. Spartans out of the huddle. Jai Green goes out wide to the left. Suttle and Stone to the right. Now the motion man is Grant Burdett. Pass over the middle, caught by Burdett, inside to 40, down to the 35, still on his feet, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, and knocked out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. What a great pass by Brody Hamrick as he catches Grant Burdett over the middle. Then Burdett takes off going down the right sideline. It'll be 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. A 49-yard pass play. 1st and goal from the 6. East up to the line quickly. From the pistol. Snap and a handoff. Right side. Godfrey running hard to the right. He's into the end zone. It's a Greenbrier East touchdown. A.J. Godfrey carries it in from 6 yards out. And the Spartans have trimmed this lead to 21-13 with 5:32 to go in the third quarter. Godfrey with his 2nd score of the night.
Yeah, and that was really easy there. And again, like I said in the first half, after they hit a long pass play, after you hit that long pass, it backs everybody up a little bit and makes those running lanes a little bigger to get through. And that time, it was an easy touchdown run for A.J. Godfrey.
Extra point kick time. Flag is thrown.
I think Alleghany may have jumped.
Oh, they're calling a procedure here against East.
Well, that's why they jumped.
That'll back them up 5, and now makes it a 25-yard extra point kick. Here we go. Here's the kick. It is on the way, and that kick is still good. 21-14 to score. 5:32 to go in the third. You're listening to Spartan Football on the Bear 103.
See us today at Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton. We've got red hot deals like our last remaining 2024 Mitsubishi Mirages starting at under $300 a month. All of our new 2025 Outlanders are on sale too, and we've got them arriving daily like this all-new Trail Edition in the Moonstone Gray. Buy it for $51.24 below MSRP. And don't forget, Mitsubishis are backed by the best warranty in the business, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty and 2 years of free maintenance. So come see us at Stevens Mitsubishi, Oakville Road in Princeton.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got you. Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Jace Obermeyer will tee it up at the 40. Here's the approach and a nice kickoff down the field. Takes a bounce to the 20-yard line. Picked up by Alleghany. They're up to the 40. Here comes Buddy Leisure White. He's across midfield. He's still on his feet. Cuts back. And that's a great return for the sophomore from Alleghany. The Greenbrier scoring drive went 6 plays, 70 yards, 2 minutes and 15 seconds. A.J. Godfrey scores a 6-yard touchdown run. Extra point kick by Caden Stone. Makes it a 21-14 Alleghany lead.
Yeah, 32-yard kick return. He had about a 35, but he cut back, trying to get all the way around the defenders. Lost about 3 yards on it, but still great return. Alleghany set up at the east 48-yard line.
On 1st down and 10 from the shotgun. Handoff. Here's Brady May running left. He takes a hit, picks up about a couple of yards down to the 45-yard line. Hit by Nate Suttle on the play.
Yeah, pickup of about 3, but nice job by Suttle to get up and put a big hit on him, bring him down.
Pickup of 3. It's 2nd down, 7. 2 receivers go out wide to the right. Wing to the left from the pistol. Snap goes back. Pass over the right side. That one is caught, and that one is dropped. No gain on the play. Caden Stone comes up and makes a great open field tackle on Allegany's Jay Godfrey. It'll be 3rd and 7.
So Godfrey will get the catch, but there is no yardage on it.
Now Godfrey and Green come out wide to the left. They need to get to the Greenbrier East 38-yard line. 3rd and 7. Buddy Leisure White in motion. Running play, and he is stopped on the play. Des Jordan tries a keeper up the middle. He is dropped and stopped for a 1-yard gain. It'll be 4th down, and Alleghany with a 21-14 lead has decision time here with just under 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for it here. I don't see anybody coming in that's going to kick it. And
on comes the punt team.
Now here they come.
4th and 7 from the 45.
Now, again, you're in territory kind of like Woodrow was last week, where if you want to run the fake, this is the perfect spot on the field to do it. So East needs to be aware.
Here's the snap and the punt. It's going to take a bounce inside to 15. Take an Alleghany roll inside to 10 to the 9. One of those punts that Nate Suttle just didn't have a chance to get a return. You'd like to have seen him out in the open field, but not to happen as the punt goes down to the 9-yard line. It's a 36-yard punt, no return. Greenbrier East trailing 21-14 with 3:08 to go in the 3rd quarter. Will scrimmage here, 1st down and 10 from their own 9-yard line. Stand that last sequence there with the pass completions to Grant Burdett. Hopefully will open up that running game a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Snap, handoff, here up the middle comes Godfrey. Big hole, he's got a 1st down across the 20-yard line. A.J. Godfrey out to the 22. It's a 13-yard gain and a Greenbrier East 1st down. First down and 10. A.J. Godfrey on the run. His numbers continue to climb.
Yeah, up to 67 yards now on 17 carries, and again, having a big 3rd quarter.
Handoff again. Godfrey running left. 30, 35, 40. Carrying tacklers with him up to the 45-yard line. Welcome home, A.J. Godfrey. A 24-yard run to the 46.
Yeah, and a couple long passes, like you said, and again, that just opens up that run.
Yep.
And once you back those linebackers off that line of scrimmage, just gives you more gaps to get through.
Godfrey comes over to get a drink of water, well deserved.
Yeah, absolutely.
This drive started at the 9, and on 2 A.J. Godfrey runs, they're out to the 46. 4 wide with 2 to each side from the pistol. Snap goes back. Handoff. Keyshawn Bland putting his shoulder down, and he'll pick up a strong yard to the 47. 2nd down and 9. And here comes Godfrey out on the field again. 2:19 to go in the third quarter. Godfrey comes over, gets a drink of water. We got an official timeout. And I'm not sure exactly what this is about.
I think it might be an equipment issue or something, and that's the big guy again in the middle going out, Neville's. I don't know what they're working on, like a helmet or something over there. And
so what are you saying? Test that middle again?
Absolutely. Anytime you get 320 pounds out of the middle, let's try to run at it.
All right, single receiver out to the right, 3 to the left. And now Grant Burnett comes back over to the right side, so that's more. Spartans might have to take a timeout. A little bit of confusion out on the field offensively. The play clock is down to 3.
Well, the officials have stopped this, and they've been over on the sideline talking to the Alleghany coaches. So I don't know what the issue was, but apparently they've got it fixed, and both teams are ready to go.
Braylon Godfrey comes out on the field. In there to block. On second down, 9. Handoff, Godfrey running right. He's at midfield. He's down to the Alleghany 45-yard line.
He's close to a first down.
It's at least 8 yards for A.J. Godfrey. It'll be 3rd down and 1 at the Alleghany 45 with under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, and I don't see Big 71 coming back out there on a 3rd down and 1.
Pistol formation. Single receivers to each side. Handoff, Godfrey. Godfrey stopped and dives forward. He fumbles the football. It's loose. Alleghany picks it up. Here comes Buddy Leisure-White down the sideline. And it's going to be a touchdown for Alleghany, it appears. It is. Touchdown for the Cougars. A 58-yard scoop and score for Buddy Leisure-White. Touchdown Alleghany. And with 1:15 to go in the third, the Cougars move out to a 27-14 lead. A.J. Godfrey trying to get the extra yardage and just coughs it up, and Alleghany scoops and scores.
The third turnover of the night for East, second here in the third quarter, and this one is a backbreaker, as it looked like second effort. Godfrey had gotten the first down, and then the ball flies out, scooped up by Alleghany, and Leisure goes 60 yards for the touchdown. I don't know what's going on now. Oh, they're trying to get their ball in to kick with. I see.
Alleghany scores the touchdown as Greenbrier East was trying to drive to tie the game at 21. Extra point attempt coming up now for the Cougars. This is Ethan Phillips. It's up and it's good. It's 28-14. Alleghany. Minute and 15 to go in the third to Spartan football in the Bear.
Access Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in West Virginia, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
with the scoop and score. Buddy Leisure White takes it up from 58 yards away, Stan.
Yeah, and that was, again, just second effort there for that first down, and then somehow the ball just ripped out of there as he was going to the ground, and right place, right time for Buddy Leisure White, and he scoops it up and is able to take it all the way for the touchdown.
And now Buddy Leisure White will kick it off. It's fielded at the 28. And that's Jai Green. He'll bring it up to the 40. Pile moving forward. He's going to be brought down to 44. So a 16-yard kickoff return for Jai Green. Spartans down 2 scores. 28-14. Minute and 7 to go in our third quarter of play. Spartans with 3 turnovers tonight, 2 interceptions and a fumble recovery. And it's been the Spartans who've been playing takeaway the first 2 games with 9 defensive steals combined on fumbles and interceptions. On first down and 10, go back to Godfrey. Godfrey running wide. He's across the 50. Gets pushed back. They'll give him forward progress to the Alleghany 48. He'll pick up 7 on the play.
Yeah, and again, just a nice job. Good second effort, and Godfrey fighting for everything out there. And, again, pretty nice hole there for him to initially get through. Godfrey now over 100 yards with 107.
From the 48-yard line, second down and 3. Handoff up the middle. Godfrey with a first down inside to 45. He's ahead to the 44. He'll pick up 4 on the play. The Spartans pick up their 14th first down. And we're down under 20 seconds to go in this third quarter of play. Spartans may just let it roll out, talk it over with a new set of downs, and they are going to wait. After 3, it's Alleghany 28, Greenbrier East 14. Fourth quarter action coming up. You're listening to Spartan Football on the Bear 103.
Access Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in West Virginia, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Alleghany outscores East 15-7 in that third quarter of play. The big play was the 58-yard fumble return by Buddy Leisure White for the touchdown.
Yeah, absolutely. And what was a first down for Greenbrier East on the play. So, just a backbreaker for East, but if they can punch one in here, they can get right back in it.
Handoff to Godfrey, runs right, squirts ahead. He's down to the 39-yard line. So that's 5 yards on first down. Five-yard pickup for East on that running play. Alleghany 28, Greenbrier East 14. Spartans work from the pistol. Motion man, Grant Burdett, play action. Here's Hamrick, going to run around the right end. 35, 30, 25, runs out of bounds, stops the clock. They'll mark him out at the 24-yard line. It's a 15-yard keeper for Brody Hamrick.
Yeah, and you saw him setting that up, basically a read option play. That defensive end was crashing, coming right after Godfrey. So you just saw Brody Hamrick pull it, and there was nobody left on that outside, and he scampers for about 15 yards all the way down to the 24-yard line. Another first down for East.
Clock stops with 11:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Spartans down 28-14. Single receivers to each side. Handoff to Godfrey. Godfrey runs left. He'll get a yard to the 23, and that's it. Picks up one. Second down, 9. East up to the line. They've got Jai Green out far to the left and Caden Stone to the right. High snap, and it's a keeper. Here's Hamrick, rolling right, plenty of space, looks upfield, throws, complete. It batted away. It's caught on the deflection by Caden Stone down to 10-yard line. Stan, what happened there?
Well, he hit the receiver, and then the Alleghany player hit the Spartan receiver. The ball bounced out of his hands right into Caden Stone's hands, and what a nice pickup there.
It's a 13-yard gain, and it will be first down and goal for the Spartans. East up to the line. 10-13 to go in the fourth quarter. East down 2 scores. Handoff Godfrey. Godfrey running wide. 10, 5, end zone. Touchdown, Greenbrier East. A.J. Godfrey with a 3-touchdown night. And the Spartans trail now 28-20 with 10:07 to go.
Wow, and what a second half by Godfrey. You know, people are going to, a lot of people will only remember that fumble, but he has had a huge second half here, and he's up to 127 yards on 25 carries and 3 touchdowns now in the game.
10:07 to go in the fourth quarter. Caden Stone's on for the extra point kick. High snap! Stone gets the ball somehow, throws it for the end zone. It is intercepted. The play is dead. And a Spartan player is down in the end zone. No, the referee is down in the end zone. Timeout on the field. 10:07 to go in the fourth quarter. Alleghany 28, Greenbrier East 20 here on the Bear 103.
He's a Greenbrier buyer. She's a Greenbrier buyer. They're Greenbrier buyers. And we want to make you a Greenbrier buyer too. At Greenbrier Automotive, we'll do whatever we can to make your car buying experience the best it can be. From providing outstanding service to offering a huge selection to choose from, all with the best deals possible. Visit one of our 7 area dealerships soon or shop over 800 vehicles on greenbrierautomotive.com.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
It was a high snap, went right in the hands of the kicker. Caden Stone rolls out to the right through the end zone, just trying to find something. I mean,
yeah,
trying to make something. It was picked off. So Alleghany leads by 8. Here's the kickoff down the field. It's touched at the 25. Picked up now by Buddy Leisure White. He's to the 35. He's at the 45. He's at midfield. They got to bring him down. He's in Greenbrier's territory at the 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard kickoff return for Buddy Leisure White.
Got to find a way to keep that guy from getting it on these kickoffs. He's had a 30 and a 32-yard kick return.
They'll start here from the East 45.
So here in the second half, he set him up with great field position every time East has scored. We're doing better off maybe to onside kick that.
Maybe so. First down and 10 for Alleghany to East 45. Handoff Carter nicely trying to get wide. He's got about 5 yards. Give him 6 down to the East 39. 7 to the 38. Second down, 3 coming up.
Yeah, he just refused to go down. The Spartans had him a couple of times, just couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, now they'll back it up a little bit. It's going to be 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4 here from the 38. From the pistol, snap goes back, handoff. Goes over on the left side. Here's nicely running wide. Gets the first down, sticking ahead to the 34-yard line. He'll pick up exactly what he needs to move the chains. That is the 12th first down of the game for the Alleghany Cougars. Spartans need a stop. Spartans need a takeaway. None tonight for this defense.
Right now, Alleghany just content to run this football, but you got to be careful with Des Jordan back there. He can pop that ball out and throw it at any moment.
Snap goes back. Handoff goes to Nicely. He'll take it ahead for about a 3-yard gain to the 31. Flag back at the 36.
Yeah, almost at the end of the play. Not sure exactly what went on there, but the side judge is the one that actually threw it. And they're going to back Alleghany up.
That's a personal foul penalty. Or a hold penalty. I couldn't see it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's a 10-yard penalty, whatever. So from the 39, well, from the 34 back to the 44. So it'll be 1st and 20.
Yeah, 1st and 20 from the 44-yard line. Clock reads 9:03 to go in the fourth quarter. Alleghany up 28-20. 2 receivers out to the right. Jordan gets the snap, looks, wants it all, fires deep down the right side. It's caught by Green inside the 15-yard line. First down for Alleghany to the 11. A 33-yard pickup on the pass completion from Des Jordan to Austin Green. And for the first time tonight, truly, Alleghany goes deep, Stan.
Yeah, absolutely. And just wide open there. And, again, you run, and you suck everybody up. And then you just throw right over the top. And that time he's wide open. You got to have a safety back there in the middle of the field to try to prevent that. But East up trying to make a play and just got burnt.
Here's a keeper by Jordan. Tries to get wide and does. 10 to the 5. Goes for the end zone. He's in. Touchdown Alleghany. Des Jordan scores the touchdown on the run for the 3rd time tonight. And Alleghany extends that lead to 34-20 with 8:30 to go. Des Jordan on an 11-yard touchdown run.
And that just keyed after that big play. When you throw the ball down the field like that, again, it opens up the run. And then an easy 11-yard run. I believe that he just handed it to Nicely. He'd have probably scored on that as well. So now Alleghany going to go for 2.
They're up by 14. Snap back. Jordan throws right side. Caught for the 2-point conversion. That one is pulled in by the Cougars. Sarge Persinger. 36-20. 8:30 to go. You're listening to Spartan Football in the Bear.
Access Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in West Virginia, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Spartan Stadium, the Alleghany scoring drive, 4 plays, 45 yards, took a minute and 37 off the clock. Cougars score on Des Jordan's 11-yard touchdown run. A 2-point conversion pass from Jordan to Sarge Persinger makes it 36-20. Alleghany kicks off. Here's Green from the 25. Comes out over the left side. He's got a 15, 16-yard return out to the 41. Jai Green on the return. Spartans down 16 points. They've got the football from their own 41-yard line with 8:23 to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, now you're down 2 scores and 2 2-point conversions, so 16 points. But you need to make sure you score one before you worry about the second one. So we can still run the ball a little bit here. We do not have to just start throwing the ball all over the place.
Single receivers to each side. Hamrick back in the pocket, fires down the left side, nobody there. Nate Suttle was running down the left sideline, but the pass thrown way behind him, almost as if Brody Hamrick was just trying to throw it away, Stan.
That's exactly what he was trying to do. There's just nobody open on the play. How about A.J. Godfrey, though, stepping up in that backfield, making a nice block, picking up the blitzer, and giving Hamrick time. There's just nobody to throw to. Hamrick now 10 out of 19 for 161 yards. And he has thrown a couple interceptions.
Single receivers to each side. Hamrick back. Pump fakes. Rolls left. He's going to tuck it and run. Get out of bounds. Stop the clock after a 2-yard gain to the 42. Or a 1-yard gain to the 42. It'll be 3rd and 9. Braylon Godfrey will come out. Keyshawn Bland in on offense. 8:10 to go in the game. Alleghany up 36-20. Conventional snap with an I formation. Here's Hamrick, drops back, throws over the middle, intended for Burdett, and it's incomplete. Pass is incomplete. Need a tow. KB3 Towing is the only way to go. KB3 Towing is locally owned and operated by Kevin Baker, retired Greenbrier East teacher and coach. If you lock your keys up, need a jump start, have a flat, need a tire change, call KB3 Towing. And if you're in an accident, ask your police officer to contact KB3 Towing. KB3 Towing is on Facebook, Google, and Yelp. 304-658-0738. Kevin Baker, KB3 Towing.
Spartans got the punt team out there. The only problem is they're missing about half of them. Here comes the rest of them.
Brody Hamrick will stand back at the 30. Alleghany playing more of a punt safe, and Hamrick gets off a nice kick. It's going to roll out of bounds at the 23-yard line. 35-yard punt and no return. Spartans went 3 and out on that last offensive drive. Alleghany leading 36-20 will take over with 8:02 to go in the fourth quarter. And they'll begin this drive from the 23-yard line. Now they'll spot it at the 24. Now they'll move it back to the 23. Okay. All right, Alleghany. 2 receivers out to the left. And the snap. Gives it off to Carter nicely, running wide to the right. He is knocked out of bounds on the near side by Jai Green. He's ahead to the 39-yard line. That's a 16-yard pickup and another Alleghany first down.
16-yard gain to the 39-yard line. It's first down.
Clock moves to 7:45 to go in the game.
Yeah.
All right, handoff here is nicely again, and he'll gain a yard to the 40. It'll be second down and 9.
Second down.
Cougars up to the line, 6:50 to go. Inside handoff, Buddy Leisure wide on a reverse. And he'll be brought down by Keyshawn Bland ahead to the 44-yard line. That's a 4-yard pickup. It'll be third down and 5. That's about the third or fourth time I've tried that play tonight, Stan, and it's always worked for some positive yardage.
Yeah, and they just keep doing it to keep you honest so you're not chasing the first guy with the ball every time, and it makes everybody else stay at home. So you need to run those from time to time, but as you mentioned, they've run it 4 times tonight. They got 16 yards off of it.
Third and 5 from the 44. And Jordan throws left side.
They got a penalty, I think, against Alleghany.
Yep. Legal procedure call. 6 penalties now for 50 yards. It'll be third and 10. They'll move it back to the 39.
So Spartans need to stop here in the worst possible way.
Yep. 3 receivers come out wide to the right. Snap goes back to Jordan. Rolls right, runs inside, tries to get it. He gets stuck. And guess who that was? Keyshawn Bland. What a stick on quarterback Des Jordan. He'll pick up 5 to the 45, and Allegheny's going to look at 4th down and 5.
Now, I thought they might just kick the ball away here, but they've kept their offense out there temporarily.
They're going to go for it up 16, 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, they're going to try to end this thing right here.
Two receivers out to the left. Play clock's at 0, but all right, now timeout Alleghany. We'll take it, 4:47 to go. It's Alleghany 36, Greenbrier East 20. Full timeout here on the Bear 103.
Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in West Virginia, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Punt team. Snap back. A little pressure, a little token pressure. Kick away, takes a roll. Going to go inside to 15 and inside to 10. Down to the 8-yard line. A 48-yard punt for Alleghany. Spartans down 16, get it back with 4:35 to go. Spartans here, starting off this drive, Stan, they need to get something quick. Down 16 from the shotgun. Whistles blow, official timeout. No flags on the field. Umpire resets the ball here. And here we go. Handoff to Godfrey. Godfrey running left. Gets across 15. Godfrey to the 20. Still on his feet out to the 24-yard line. 16 yards for A.J. Godfrey. Spartans with 18 first downs on the contest. 4:20 to go here in the game. East up to the line. Here's Hamrick back. Fires down the middle of the field. Too long. Intended for Tuttle. Double coverage down the field made by Bunny Leisure, White, and Hayden Nicely.
Yeah, and I think that was more or less just getting rid of, just throwing it away by Brody Hamrick. Really no one open. They're doubling all the receivers. So did we call a penalty on Alleghany?
I didn't see it, but they're marking it off, and it's going to be a 15-yard variety.
27.
First down and 10 here from the 40.
4, 3.
Here's Hamrick back. Pressured, throws right side, out of the pocket, incomplete. 2nd and 10. He was clearly out of the tackle box.
Yeah.
It's 2nd down and 10. 4:05 to go. Jai Green comes to the left. Stone and Tuttle to the right. A.J. Godfrey. In the backfield, pass over to Grant Burdett. Burdett steps out of bounds on the near sideline, picks up positive yardage ahead to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Spartans going to look at 3rd and 5.
Third down.
Now Bland comes back in. Suttle comes out. Suttle's lined up wide to the left. He's uncovered for the moment. Conventional snap with an I formation. Hamrick, 3-step drop, fires across the middle of the field. It's incomplete. Intended for Burdett. Coverage made by Allegany's linebacker Parker Osborne. And it's going to be 4th and 5.
I thought they might have threw the flag on that. He was draped all over Burdett coming across the middle of the field. But I don't see a flag on the ground, but I do see the officials talking about it.
Holding.
Yeah.
Against Alleghany. Okay, it's not
automatic pass interference, but it is a first down.
Eight penalties, 75 yards. First down and 10 at the Cougar 45-yard line. East breaks out of the huddle quickly. 3:25 to go. The clock is stopped. East down by 16 points. Need a miracle. Snap goes back. Hamrick fires left side. Incomplete, intended for Jai Green. And the clock will stop with 3:22 to go.
Hamrick going to have to ice that shoulder after tonight. Just 24 attempts. He's 11 out of 24 for 166 yards. I'd like to see Grant Burdett get 100 yards here tonight. I'm not sure he's ever had 100 yards receiving in a game.
Snap back, Hamrick over the middle, caught by Jai Green inside the 40, and he is brought down at the 37-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup. They got a fistful of jersey from Jai Green. That was the only thing keeping him from taking that one all the way. It is 3rd down and 3. 2:54 and the clock runs. Movement up front. Alleghany is going to be called for offside.
Yeah, they were coming with everybody on that play, and they had about 3 of them jump off sides. So that's a free first down for East.
Their
and
19th of the game.
That's going to take it down to about the 32-yard line, 1st and 10.
Green to the left, Suttle and Stone to the right. Godfrey in the backfield. Snap. Fake. Here's Hamrick. Fires down the middle. It's caught by Grant Burdett. Down to the 10, to the 5. End zone. Touchdown, Greenbrier East. And the Spartans have life with 2:29 to go. 36-26. Touchdown pass goes for 32 yards. Brody Hamrick to Grant Burdett. And we've got an injured Spartan down at the end of that play, Stan. I believe it is Grant Burdett.
And I believe that's his first 100-yard receiving game in his career, as he has 5 catches for 124 yards and a touchdown.
Medical staff attending.
Access Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in West Virginia.
Out wide to the right, Subtle to the left. It's an I formation set. Conventional snap, handoff, Godfrey running wide. Godfrey is going to be called short on the 1-inch line. He is stopped.
Man, I'd have to see a replay of that. That was awfully close.
We'll come back with the onside kick. Spartans down 36-26 on the Bear 103.
See us today at Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton. We've got red hot deals like our last remaining 2024 Mitsubishi Mirages starting at under $300 a month. All of our new 2025 Outlanders are on sale too, and we've got them arriving daily like this all-new Trail Edition in the Moonstone Gray. Buy it for $51.24 below MSRP. And don't forget, Mitsubishis are backed by the best warranty in the business, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty and 2 years of free maintenance. So come see us at Stevens Mitsubishi, Oakville Road in Princeton.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got you. Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Grant Burnett scores on a 32-yard pass from Brody Hamrick. The two-point conversion run failed. 8 plays, 92 yards, 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Time for the onside kick with Alleghany up 36-26. And here is the onside. It is recovered at the 45 by Allegany's Jay Godfrey.
Alleghany recovers the onside kick at the 45-yard line.
So the Cougars are going to have to get a first down here to run this thing out. Spartans with all 3 of its timeouts left. Alleghany has 2. And here we go. 2 receivers out to the left. Wing to the right. Handoff to Nicely. Running right. He gets ahead for about 3 yards up near the 40. 2-yard gain to the 47. Second down and 8.
Nicely, pretty nice game tonight. Up to 70 yards now on 11 carries. So he's had a good second half here.
Clock turns down to 2 minutes to go in the game.
Now, if you stop them here, you got to go ahead and call a timeout.
Yep. Second down and 8 from the 47. High snap, flag thrown. That's going to be a procedure against Alleghany.
They have done that a bunch tonight.
10 penalties, 85 yards on the Cougars. It'll be second down and 13 back into 42.
If I'm East, I would have used a timeout right there.
Yep. Down to 90 seconds to go. Empty set. And let's see, Jordan. Okay, takes the snap. He's going to keep it. Run to the left side. Tries to get wide. Gets around the corner. Crosses the 45. He's at midfield. And he's got the first down, and
Wow.
that will sew it up. What a great run by Des Jordan on 2nd down and 13 with 1:03 to go. He'll carry it down to the Greenbrier East 42-yard line for a 16-yard gain, and Alleghany is going to win it. Spartans will fall to 2-1. They're off next Friday night before the Oak Hill Red Devils come in on Friday night, September the 26th. Alleghany takes a timeout. We'll take it too. 35 seconds to go. Alleghany leads at 36-26 here on the Bear 103.
He's a Greenbrier buyer. She's a Greenbrier buyer. They're Greenbrier buyers. And we want to make you a Greenbrier buyer too. At Greenbrier Automotive, we'll do whatever we can to make your car buying experience the best it can be. From providing outstanding service to offering a huge selection to choose from, all with the best deals possible. Visit one of our 7 area dealerships soon or shop over 800 vehicles on greenbrierautomotive.com.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
Seconds to go. Alleghany 1st down and 10. The Cougars are going to run to Brady May around the right side. He's going to be stopped for a 2-yard gain to the 41. Surprised they're not taking a knee here.
Yeah, I am too. I think they'll just let it run out here now.
And that will do it. Alleghany has defeated Greenbrier East by a final score of 36-26. The Cougars improve to 2-0. Greenbrier East falls to 2-1. And we will return. You're listening to the Greenbrier Valley Aquatic Center postgame show here on the Bear 103.
Have dreams.
You have dreams.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
For more than 125 years, West Virginia State University has been educating generations of students who have gone on to change the world.
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have. No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do, at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Hey, grab me one too.
For 50 years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families, friends, and communities across the Mountain State. To celebrate our golden anniversary, we're giving away $50,000 to thank you, our loyal customers. Little General Stores, 50 years strong and just getting started.
Name for Gary Ade, Emery Brackman, and Mike Kidd. 36-26 tonight over the Greenbrier Spartans. Spartans fall to 2-1. Alleghany improves to 2-0 on this 2025 regular season. Well, the scoring summary was pretty much like this. Alleghany scored on the first touchdown of the game in the second quarter. Des Jordan scored on a 3-yard run, made it 7-0. Then A.J. Godfrey answers for Greenbrier, scoring the first of his 3 touchdowns in the contest on a 4-yard run. Caden Stone's extra point tied it up at 7. And then we've got Des Jordan scoring again on a 5-yard run, made it 13-7 Alleghany. Alleghany moved out to a 21-7 lead. Now that 13-7 lead was the halftime score. And then in the third quarter, Alleghany went up 21-7 on Carter Nicely's 11-yard touchdown run. And let's see, Greenbrier East comes back. They cut it to 21-14 on A.J. Godfrey's 6-yard score. That came with 5:32 to go in the third quarter. East had cut it to 7. The Spartans were then driving on their next possession when a fumble by A.J. Godfrey is picked up by Allegany's Buddy Leisure White, who goes 58 yards the other way for a scoop and score touchdown. The Alleghany Cougars then went up by a score of 28-14. Spartans get back on the scoring column with A.J. Godfrey's 10-yard run, came with 10:27 to go in the fourth quarter. Then Jordan answers for Alleghany on an 11-yard touchdown run. The Cougars go for 2. And that would prove to be very interesting and very helpful because it put them up by 16 points because Greenbrier East comes back and scores on a 32-yard pass from Brody Hamrick to Grant Burdett with 2 minutes and 29 seconds to go in the contest. And then the Spartans had to go for 2. The run failed on the extra point conversion, 2-point attempt. Then Greenbrier East lined up for a onside kick that was recovered by Alleghany. The Cougars get a first down, run the clock out, and they win it tonight by a final score of 36-26 over the Greenbrier East Spartans. We'll come back. We'll have our McDonald's player of the game. We'll take a look at our final numbers from here. It's Alleghany winning 36-26. You're listening to the Greenbrier Valley Aquatic Center postgame show on the Bear 103.
Have dreams.
You have dreams.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
For more than 125 years, West Virginia State University has been educating generations of students who have gone on to change the world.
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have. No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
Hey, grab me one too.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got you. Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Spartan Stadium, where Greenbrier East falls to Alleghany by a final score of 36-26. Jeff Campbell, Stan Unrow here for the Greenbrier Valley Aquatic Center postgame show. East falls to 2-1 on the season, but still a great start to this 2025 year for the Greenbrier East Spartan football program. It's time now for our McDonald's Player of the Game, and Stan, we had two great choices tonight. We really did, between A.J. Godfrey, who had big numbers again rushing the football. He scored 3 touchdowns. Tonight, we're going with Grant Burdett because he did something that you rarely see from a receiver in high school football.
Yeah, absolutely, especially a tight end. You rarely see them end up with over 100 yards, but Grant Burdett tonight, 5 catches, 124 yards and a touchdown, and did yeoman's work on the defensive end as well. So, great game by both of those young men, and but we're going to go with Grant Burdett tonight.
So congratulations to Grant Burdett. He is our McDonald's of Fairleigh Player of the Game. McDonald's of Fairleigh donates $25 to every game for their Player of the Game promotion. Tonight, Grant Burdett of Greenbrier East. Stan, you got to look at our final numbers here.
Yeah, we'll start for the visiting Alleghany Cougars. They were led in rushing tonight by Carter Nicely with 70 yards on 11 carries. The quarterback, Des Jordan, 11 carries, 36 yards, but he had 3 touchdowns, and he was electric on some of those runs. Buddy Leisure White, 4 carries, 16 yards. Brady May, 8 carries, 47 yards. As a team, they rushed the football 134 times for 34 times for 169 yards and 4 touchdowns. Through the air, Des Jordan was 9 out of 12 for 117 yards. So 169 on the ground, 117 through the air. They finished with 286 yards of total offense. For Greenbrier East, big night offensively, with the exception of the turnovers. They were led in rushing by A.J. Godfrey's 143 yards on 26 carries. He had 3 touchdowns on the ground. Brody Hamrick, 32 yards on 7 carries. Grant Burdett, 1 carry for 6 yards. Keyshawn Bland, 1 carry for 1. As a team, the Spartans rushed the football 35 times for 182 yards and 3 touchdowns. Brody Hamrick through the air, 13 out of 26, 206 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 INTs. And the leading receiver, Grant Burdett, 5 catches, 124 yards. Nate Suttle, 6 catches for 61. Caden Stone, 1 catch for 13. Jai Green, 1 catch for 8. So 182 on the ground, 206 through the air. The Spartans finished tonight with 388 yards of total offense. That's 100 more than Alleghany. The difference in the game, though, the Spartans turned it over 3 times.
That's the difference, and that was the difference in our last 2 wins at Riverside and at Beckley, too. So those things will happen, and Alleghany wins 36-26. We'll come back, wrap it up, tell you about our next broadcast from here. Alleghany 36, Greenbrier East 26. This is the Greenbrier Valley Aquatic Center postgame show on the Bear 103.
You an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in West Virginia, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
If you're struggling with payroll problems, compliance confusion, or HR headaches, it's time to discover Compliance, the trusted solution for a healthier, stress-free business. With Compliance, you will experience faster, error-free payroll, effortless compliance with labor laws, and expert HR support and guidance. Don't let workplace stress take over. Ask your business if Compliance is right for you. Side effects may include reduced stress, increased efficiency, improved morale, and a strong reliance on compliance. Consult Compliance today. Compliance, because a better business starts with a better you.
He's a Greenbrier buyer. She's a Greenbrier buyer. They're Greenbrier buyers. And we want to make you a Greenbrier buyer too. At Greenbrier Automotive, we'll do whatever we can to make your car buying experience the best it can be. From providing outstanding service to offering a huge selection to choose from, all with the best deals possible. Visit one of our 7 area dealerships soon or shop over 800 vehicles on greenbrierautomotive.com.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
All right, back at Spartan Stadium for our final go-around tonight as Greenbrier East falls to the Alleghany Cougars by a final score of 36-26. Again, congratulations to our McDonald's of Fairleigh player of the game. That is Grant Burdett of the Greenbrier East Spartans. Don't forget the Eastern Greenbrier Knights are at home next Thursday at 7 p.m. hosting the Park Roadrunners. That game will be here at Spartan Stadium again in Fairleigh. JV team travels on Monday night. They're going over to Alleghany. They'll play that game at Casey Field, Booty Albert Stadium, Monday at 6 p.m. Mountaineer football returns coming up tomorrow. West Virginia at home taking on the Pitt Panthers. Join the Bear 103 WRON-FM. Pregame coverage begins at 12:30. Kickoff at 3:30. West Virginia and Pitt coming up tomorrow here on the Bear 103. Our next Greenbrier East Spartan football broadcast will come 2 weeks from tonight. On Friday, September the 26th, as the Spartans host the Oak Hill Red Devils. You can hear it right here on the Bear 103.1 WRON-FM. Join us for the Stevens Automotive of Lewisburg Spartan Countdown at 7. Kickoff 7:30. Greenbrier East and Oak Hill, Friday, September the 26th on Radio Greenbrier. That's it from Spartan Stadium. Our final score again, Alleghany 36, Greenbrier East 26. For Ralph Church, Stan Unruh, and Radio Greenbrier Sports, Jeff Campbell saying so long from Fairleigh.